What is up? It's your favorite transphobe here.
Oh boy. Hey guys, ayydriel here, and today we're going to be talking about possibly one of the most delusional commentators that I've seen in recent times. Today I'll be taking a brief look at this commentary channel called Epic, aka Epic Dude. Epic Dude is a commentary channel with over 130 subscribers as of the making of this video. And I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase and be honest with you, he is not the best person, just morally. He's openly racist and transphobic. He doesn't really see a problem with being transphobic.
Wow guys, I'm transphobic, that's so bad. Not once in this entire segment of the interview does he explain why it's bad for me to be transphobic.
Okay, yeah, now I completely understand. That's understandable. Do you need me to also explain to you why it's bad to be sexist, perhaps why it's bad to be racist? Oh wait, I probably do have to explain the latter, to be honest with you.
I mean, I talked to him and then he said the N-word and like some other cool stuff about that. So, just want to know why you collaborated with him.
Yeah, I definitely said the N-word randomly when I talked to him. He leaves out the context in this, but I'll show it. So I was arguing with him in Toxic Distress server, and at one point he compared me calling someone a t***y in a video to someone explaining why racism is good while using the N-word in it. So I knew that this man would get pissed off over me saying that word, so I replied to him with it, and as expected, he got mad. I never used that word in a racist context, so his point of me discriminating races isn't even valid.
I could make a suggestion. Why don't you
Don't be racist.
Great ideas.
ayydriel.
You literally directly called somebody the N-word. You cannot defend that, at least with like the iDubbbz argument. He's not directly calling anybody the N-word. You literally directly called Blaster a nigger. I'm so confused. How is that not using it in a... Are you okay?
Why the fuck do you care if he collabed with me? Like I wasn't being a pedo or some shit, so I don't see why someone would need to stop associating themselves with me. Like you're pretending as if I'm a groomer or some shit that people should not be friends with, when in reality, all I did was follow what my society thinks, dude.
Oh, your society allows it. Okay, that's why you support it. Okay, so I guess back in the day it was okay to support this because the state allowed it, I guess. Okay. Even if you grew up in a society or you grew up with like a religion and you believe that like it was telling you that being trans is not just or being gay is not just, okay, that's okay, sure. But that doesn't justify you actually going out of your way to like harass people with like slurs. You do realize that, right? Believe what you want to believe, but when you actually start going out of your way to mess with people because of your beliefs, at that point it's time to just turn off the computer and reflect on your life. Also, I don't think that many people are really willing to openly associate with somebody who just uses slurs all willy-nilly. Like I don't think that many people would want to hang around somebody like that. By the way, how is calling a trans person a slur like specifically used towards trans people? How is that not bad? That's like if you asked me to sit down and explain to you why calling a black person the N-word is bad. Are you like actually brain dead or something? You know what am I even talking about? Why am I still talking about this guy, man? Epic Dude is just another generic edgy commentary channel who adds really nothing new, and God, there's nothing to say about him. He's just needlessly offensive. He has the worst takes, his logic makes no sense, and worst of all, he fails to see from any other perspective besides his own. He's literally like a brick wall.
Is this nigga serious?
In my search for bizarre channels to cover, I've recently stumbled upon one of, if not the most degenerate YouTube channel I've ever seen. Many of you may be familiar with the YouTube Elsagate controversy of 2016, in which bizarre videos were uploaded by several channels marketed towards children. This content really didn't become too controversial until many people began to point out how suggestive some of the content and its thumbnails were. In 2022, these kind of channels are significantly less popular than they once were, and I can't really spot them anymore, but it appears that there are still some channels out there that produce similar content. Enter QuietFox. What really made QuietFox stand out to me though was how much more apparent the suggestive nature of his content is compared to the old Elsagate channels of 2016. Even at first glance, it's extremely apparent to see that this is not content that children should be watching at all. I mean, like bro, for Christ's sake,
Look at the thumbnails. This is especially obvious with the clarification in QuietFox's channel description that, quote, all characters featured in my videos are above 18 years, end quote. Interesting to say the least, but we'll get to that later. The content itself, well, it's degenerate level kind of stuff, the kind of stuff you'd expect with thumbnails like that. Most of the content features a chosen or commissioned character being suffocated in a fashion similar to this scene from the first Incredibles film, but in a more perverted manner, starring beloved characters such as a humanoid Hello Kitty, the miraculous Ladybug, and Violet Parr, the latter two both being only 14 years of age. Well, I guess that explains this useless disclaimer. But I mean, look, he clarified that in the video's description, he clarifies that she's actually 21, guys, so that makes it okay. That was sarcasm, if you couldn't tell. Oh, no, but that is not all that QuietFox produces. On occasion, he'll produce vor, bizarre transformation videos, and strange fight scenes that always somehow take some sort of sexual turn. What's most strange to me, though, is how popular this sexual content featuring children's characters are. I didn't think we would see much content like this since the whole Elsagate scandal, but it looks like it's found its place on YouTube once more. And the fact that QuietFox's channel is doing this well, producing and marketing content like this towards kids, is disturbing to say the least. And that's not even mentioning his Discord server. Though he avoids sharing it in the description of his channel and videos, QuietFox usually promotes his Discord server in the comments of his videos, probably to prevent it from gaining too much exposure. Upon entering the server, I find many strange images. But what caught my attention the most was, despite the many explicit messages and imagery within this server, minors are still allowed access. And this is especially weird considering that the server claims to enforce Discord's terms of service, and it goes without saying that exposing minors to explicit content, even if fictional, still goes against Discord's terms of service. And it's just disgusting in general. QuietFox does have a second channel, but the content posted there isn't really much different compared to his main channel, and the same goes for his DeviantArt and Twitter. Besides just a few completely not safe for work posts, in this really weird explicit video featuring an anime character that looks a bit too young, he does mention having an alternate Twitter account where he does a little bit of political trolling, and while I unfortunately could not find the account in question, I did spot that he follows an account that posts pretty garbage takes, so I suppose that gives us a bit of an insight on his political views. QuietFox is quite the interesting and mysterious channel, and most definitely is one of, if not the most abnormal and degenerate channels I've ever found on this website. To have strange fetishes is one thing, but to share them on YouTube publicly and purposefully promote that content to children is appalling and disgusting. Whether intentional or not, making content involving children's characters will inevitably attract an underage audience, which QuietFox must be aware of. And the fact that he uses underage characters in these videos using the excuse that he quote-unquote aged them up and allows minors into his explicit Discord server is something that should definitely be looked into further. I hope you guys enjoyed this really weird video because I know I did not enjoy making it, and with all of that being said, this is ayydriel and I'll catch you guys later.
Have you finished your report?
Yeah, but we need a way faster connection.
Get SBC Yahoo DSL for $19.95 a month, only for all distance customers, and get 4 tickets to The Incredibles, a Disney presentation of a Pixar film.
Hey guys, ayydriel here. Sorry for the lack of uploads. My allergies have been acting up recently, so I have not really felt like recording. This is an unscripted video. I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff currently going on in the commentary community, you know, give some of my thoughts. So it's safe to say that this community is like nearly completely creatively bankrupt. there's only like a few good like small commentators that I really like, and there's not really any large ones that I really watch consistently anymore. It's just boring content. Like, no one has anything to talk about at all. And this lack of creativity and like genuine drive to make good content is best highlighted with this entire recent Jelly Bean situation going on. It's just so stupid. Like, beforehand, before I even knew who Jelly Bean was, I thought that they legitimately like did something terrible. Like, I thought they were like a groomer or something, but it turns out it's just they make like content for children. It's like, okay, yeah, the content's cringe, but like, how old is Jelly Bean? Like 12? Like, I don't know. It's like it's a fetus running the channel. Why do you even care? If you want to make a video calling somebody cringe just for the sake of it, it's like, you know, I personally don't like that, but you do you. If people like it, they like it. But do we really have to drain Jelly Bean this much? Like, there's not even anything else to talk about. Literally every video on Jelly Bean is the exact same, just talking about how they're cringe or something. It's just so overdone at this point. Like, come on, can we move on to a different subject, please? The YouTuber named Vinska is a perfect example of this. All of his videos is just, oh, I'm gonna talk about cringe content, and it's YouTube shorts too, so it's even worse than like your typical like calling you out for being cringe video. And it's hilarious because like it's so obvious that like he's just gonna ride this wave and it's just gonna die down, and he's probably not gonna like change his content at all because it's already evident that he's a super lazy content creator. So I can definitely imagine his channel dying out within the next few months. Just so trash, just trash content. Super repetitive. People that I find more annoying than Vinska are his fans, the people who go out of his way to defend him. eGamer made a video on Vinska recently, and you had all of these dudes defending him in the comments, and like the main point of almost every comment defending him was, oh, he makes it clear that he's just doing this for money, he's just chasing the bag. Okay, does that make his content any more garbage? That just makes it even more garbage. If you're making content and your only incentive is money, then you're probably going to end up crapping out some garbage exclusive content. And that's exactly what Vinska does every day. Every single day, just a YouTube short of him talking about some another generic PNG YouTuber, barely different video. Jesus Christ. I know comedy is subjective and all that, but I mean, this is pretty unfunny. Most people who are above the age of 14 would agree that this is pretty unfunny. And even if you do think this is funny, like the first few times, you're not just gonna sit here and watch daily content of like this every single day. That is what's confusing me the most. Like, people watch this every single day. People wake up and they're like, I can't wait to see what Vinska uploads today. It's the same thing every day. This guy is literally around my age or maybe even older, which is scary to think about that this guy might be older than me. That's insane to me. He just sits here and he just makes duplicate videos, near duplicate videos every day, bullying like Minecraft children YouTubers. Like, okay, man, get your money whatever way you want, right? But if you're like bullying like Minecraft YouTubers that are like children on like YouTube shorts, bro, I'm going to bully you. But like I said, his fans are more annoying than him. His fans just go to defend him anywhere anyone is just talking crap on him. And they go, oh, he's self-aware, so his content isn't bad. His content is still repetitive. It's still the same videos every day of him just talking about PNG YouTubers or Minecraft YouTubers that are all children. It's like, I don't care if he's self-aware or not. If anything, that makes it worse, because this is just loser content. It's so boring and stale and overdone, and I know I'm repeating myself, but I really just feel like I feel like I'm the only person in reality, because it doesn't really seem like that many other people in the community seem to really share my opinion, at least openly. His content is absolute garbage. Never insulted like the fan base of like another content creator before on the channel, but I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you like legitimately like watch this stuff every day, just like a late teen or like a grown man just talking about like PNG Minecraft child YouTubers, and he's just calling them cringe like every day, just, oh, this person's cringe, oh, this guy's unfunny, and you watch that every day, I'm sorry, but you're kind of a brain